Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the SHATTERLINE League. Today, I will be your host, Trex. As you might know me, I have been here before as your caster, but this time I will be helped by Jewel, who will be helping me together with Zader to give you the best possible viewing experience. Um, Also, mostly because my PC is still a potato, which is not why we got delayed, but it's a big reason why I'm not the one hosting the stream as of this moment. But for right now, we will go straight into the game. We have seen these two teams play before, maybe not both on the stream, but we know that both of these teams have played before. Infinite Rage versus VaillanT. Both teams are yet to take a single map in this league right now, as of this moment. So, at least one of these two teams will be taking home at least one map. The question is, well, how many maps will they be able to take? And of course, who will be victorious at the end? We'll all see it in a few moments. For now, everything that we can say is, well, I hope all of you guys are enjoying this. I hope all of you guys are ready, because one thing I can promise is that the game we will see right now will be an exciting game, no matter the outcome. We are ready. Our first game will be on March. Probably maybe my favorite map that I've seen so far. And yeah, I'm saying as well, I already said I will be joined by Jewel, but also let Jewel
Hello.
quickly introduce herself. Jewel, if you want to say something.
Name is Artis Minari on Twitch. Some of you know me already as Mashed Potato in game or Mashed Potato. Hello. Yeah, Joy is my real name. I'm still fairly new to this game, so I don't catch everything. Please forgive me.
That's all right, Jewel. Give it up for Jewel, everybody. Make sure to always respect everyone that is playing right now. And with that, we will go straight into the game. We can see that Infinite Rage is starting on the defensive side, immediately taking this house control, always the most precious control that you will be able to find in this game. You can see already 3 people from Infinite Rage, all the way in-house, all the way taking control outside of window. VaillanT is trying to take as much control as possible, but they have time because all they have to do for now is push the card in as deep as possible. You can now maybe see a counter-attack coming in from VaillanT. Where are they gonna go? Are they deciding to take house or deciding to take container? It seems like they're trying to take both at the same time. Well, you have to make a decision here, boys. Meanwhile, they keep going for these revives, for these kills, and they're getting these kills. The question is, well, you have to outkill the enemy team here. And to do that, you need to take control of the map. And with that, they finally taken house and window control. Now, finally, the orbit goes down, and with that, you will now see the continuation of the push, or we instead see a way that Infinite Rage will be able to push back the card as far as possible. Epsilon already with a double kill, going into window, takes control with his teammate. Doesn't get a triple, but his teammates gets the kill on him. Now, with this control that they have, they need to push the cards only a few more meters. Pushes coming in, and we can see a lot of space going in favor of VaillanT, and with this they have taken the first point. With this, 5 minutes remaining for the second point. The second point is probably seen as maybe the hardest point in the entire game on Escort, but nonetheless it has been taken before. Will VaillanT succeed in taking this point? Will Infinite Rage be able to hold it for 5 more minutes? They're already starting out by completely trying to take cube control, whilst VaillanT have completely taken heaven control. And with this control split, we can really see a split coming into the map already. Now Epsilon trying to get as many kills as possible, gets a double kill already, still alive, managed to get a triple kill as well. Epsilon still in his position, still alive, and still kicking.
Moving to that spot.
We keep going, and he keeps holding. His teammates momentarily pushing screens as well. VaillanT taking full map control over this point too. We can see Infinite Rage trying to cling on as long as possible, as much as possible, but it does not matter as they get taken down from all sides. Heaven Control is in control of VaillanT. Screams is in control of VaillanT. Infinite Rage needs to regain these controls or they will lose the second point. And with that, they're very close, already losing the first map. We'll now see a push coming in onto the tube. A counter push from Infinite Rage trying to stop as much as possible, but they cannot kill Epsilon. Epsilon with a double kill. He keeps going, he gets a triple kill as well. Epsilon is completely taking out Infinite Rage. And with that, this second point will completely go to VaillanT. Only a few more seconds, and with that, VaillanT has taken this second point. A nice play from Epsilon here, and they keep going. They keep pushing. Yes, they have taken the second point only moments to go, but with 6 minutes to go, they want to push as deep as possible, as soon as possible. You can see this one going as deep as possible already, man, getting the 1 kill, not getting the second kill, but it does not matter because the team is there to trade him, and they do get the trade for him. Now, push keeps coming in bunker, and there he goes down. Infinite Rage does not manage to get a single piece of map control yet. They need to get something, because if they get this map, the question is how long will it take for them to regain a footing in this map right now. Following Deja Lu, the Strix, right now as he takes tower control, he kicks open the door, and with this, the map has completely opened up a new angle that Infinite Rage has to look out for, or to capitalize on. Seeing how they play this out. Deja Lu, of course, reviving his teammate, because why would you not?
All wounded, to me!
Now, VaillanT, slowly but surely, pushing this wagon, taking as much map control as possible, and with this, they keep going, they keep moving. Morlock's going for the revive. Question is, how much more can she do? We keep seeing this, we keep seeing Infinite Rage lose all the control that they have. They have to hold so far back, and even so far back, how much can they possibly do from this position? VaillanT keeps getting these kills. Infinite Rage tries to get, but we can see the orbitals coming in from VaillanT. VaillanT says it's enough, is enough, and they just push all the way into the spawn of Infinite Rage. Of course, the wagon is still far behind, but with this time, they are now pushing the wagon, and the question is, can Infinite get anything? No, the checkpoint has been reached, the point has been captured, and with this, we're now going onto the final point. If Infinite Rage wants to still win this map, they have to hold this point, because with 7.5 minutes remaining, how much can they still do?
This is my sanctuary.
VaillanT keeps pushing in as deep as possible. Snipes, we follow him as with the orbit. Now just keeps going and keeps going. Epsilon, his teammate, gets taken down though, but he is still alive, and with this, he'll still be able to get more and more kills. He does not get the full kill control, but he does enough damage for his teammates. So with that, they can do as much as possible. Now he sniped. Going in again, they're going in for a second push. You now have the wagon on their side. You can maybe even see a 5-man push here coming in from VaillanT. Of course, trades are coming through from both sides. We saw the orbital coming in, an extremely good orbital, and with that, 3 people of Team VaillanT gets taken down. Clinic gets the double kill. Teammate helps him out, and with this, they take side control, they take card control, and they're pushing it back slowly but surely. But what a nade! What a nade! They're coming in from Deja Lu. That nade and the double kill as well. With this entire team of Infinite Rage has been taken down, and all of them will have to respawn as soon as possible. 4 people from VaillanT pushing through with the wagon on the left side mostly, but still looking out for that Z control. Deja Lu is holding. He has his ult up. Strixel, a very strong ult, of course. But the question is, well, how well are you able to use this? Because the ult is very strong. High chance, not high chance. a high risk, but also high reward, because if you die, you're gone. But if you don't die, you get those kills and you manage to hold on for as long as possible. And with this, Infinite Race has retaken card control. But the card is already pushed up so far, still 5.5 minutes that they have to hold this for VaillanT. Coming in with double triple quadra kill from VaillanT, and they keep pushing in. They got the pillows online as well, and with this they just keep pushing. Infinite Rage have to hold this. They have no ults ready, but they need to have any type of ults to be able to stop VaillanT from pushing this wagon out all the way. We can see still one person from Infinite Rage was on the wagon, but it is not enough, and VaillanT will take this first point, and VaillanT will now have won the first half. There is of course a possibility that Infinite Rage will come back from this, but that possibility is very slim, as they have to be really quickly and really precise with their playstyle.
Reloading.
And I see the Strix healing as much as possible. They're also trying to take the fight as much as possible.
Red Bob, get out of range.
And now, house control is still held by VaillanT. They're trying to fight for these stairs. VaillanT is just too strong right now, and they're killing too many of the people. You can see Infinite Rage is trying as much as possible, trying to closely get this card closer and closer. Very slow, but very surely they will get this card as deep as possible. The question is, for how much deeper can they push this card? They're getting the kills that they need. These kills are very important for them. They need these kills. If they don't get these kills, then they surely will not be able to still win this match. You can now see Orbit even going down. Clinic goes down, and with this, VaillanT again takes card control. He takes complete map control, and Infinite Rage has to regain their footing and has to re-push as the entire team before it is too late.
Refilling ammo.
Still, Knife coming in. Yes, he does not get a kill yet. He gets the first kill there. He gets a second kill as well, but then they get taken down. But it does not matter because VaillanT just keeps holding this control. It just lost house control as we speak. But it's held by Epsilon. Epsilon single-handedly managed to keep this house control. Managed to take another one down. And with this, VaillanT again keep this house control. They keep this point control, and they keep this map control. They do not want to lose this map. They've already managed to push the cards all the way to the end point. But even so, they don't want to lose a single point on this map. They want to prove their dominance in this moment right now, and they will do so with their weapons, not with their word. You see now the ults coming in from Epsilon. Epsilon keeping them all at bay, and with this is nothing Infinite Rage can do. 50 seconds left, but we see Snipe still has his ultimate up. Yes, the Strix ult coming in, but what can you do when Snipe jumps on you with his ultimate? Of course, not in any other way. And with this 30 seconds remaining, Infinite Rage needs to do something if they still want to win this point, if they still want to win this map. But it does not look like it's coming in. Yes, they're getting the kills, but they instantly get traded, and on their side there are no trades coming through. We can now see Infinite Rage probably on their last push possible. 10 seconds. It will most likely go to overtime. The question is, well, who will come out victorious out this overtime? Well, maybe not even go to overtime, because VaillanT just gets the triple kill and they hold it. It's overtime now. We can see Epsilon coming in with a nade, but not managed to land it, and it's done. It's done. Clinic tried with the orbitals, but it's not enough. And now VaillanT will take the first map, and VaillanT will take March in a spectacular fashion, completely dominating over the enemy team. And well, what a map we just saw.
Out there if you need me.
We're not full. Play of the game from Panda. This is where the VaillanT managed to take screen's control. And yes, Panda, maybe he was not the entry fragger right there, but he was still a very strong support character in that game. We can definitely not take that away from him. But with this, we can see the scoreline and we can see just how dominant VaillanT were in their gunfights. Snipes, Epsilon, Deja Lu, all of these were just so strong in all of their gunfights, and there's nothing more to be said about this. I would say, Jules, would you agree if I said that the match MVP will have to go to either one of these three players, Deja Lu, Snipes, or Epsilon?
I would definitely agree with that, yes. It felt like literal pain for Infinite Rage. Holy shit. My goodness. Yeah, I would think Epsilon would definitely make a good person to get in here and get some questions.
Well, of course, definitely. And we can definitely do that. Zader will probably now pull up a poll where you guys, the chat, can vote for the match MVP right now. Whilst Jewel will now take you on a, well, on a journey, I could say. I won't
Yeah.
spoil the surprise, but Jewel, take the wheel.
Oh, me? Well, for once, holy frick, that was a match and a half. The control VaillanT showed on each point was astonishing. They had themselves so good together, and Infinite Rage just could not get their footing. Don't know if they could have done something differently. Maybe they have a word to say as well about it. I don't know. So
I think we will be able to get to the players the in the voice chat maybe after the games. For now, it seems like the players are already ready for the second game, which will be starting momentarily. Jules will guide us to that second game. And with that second game coming up, I don't know if we know the map yet. It's gonna be either Barracuda or going to be Escape. Um, I mean, you know, both of these maps. Both of these maps, of course, very exciting to watch. It was sad that our March map ended so quickly, but we still saw a very strong map. Maybe not from both teams, but still very exciting and entertaining map to watch. But now, onto Barracuda. We'll now see these two teams competing once again. But with this, we can already say congratulations to VaillanT for taking their first map win in the SHATTERLINE League. With this, they're now 1-6 in map wins. But of course, they can still double or even triple that number, seeing as they're playing right now and seeing as they're still going to have to play two more maps. But of course, Infinite Rage will not let that happen. Over their dead bodies, they will make sure they get the victory here, and they will show us, hopefully, on Barracuda that they can bounce back even from a defeat like that. And with this, the second map should start any second now. The teams are readying up, and it seems like everything is ready. Everything can start. And if I'm not mistaken, that means that Infinite Rage will start on attack this time, whilst VaillanT will be able to start on defense. A switch in pace, maybe that will be beneficial for Infinite Rage, or maybe it won't be. We will see in a few moments.
unless I crashed. Let's hope that's not the case. There we go.
And we are in the game. With this, we will now start following Panda, as he will go in with the kite now on the sniper. We have not seen him before on the sniper, but I'm very excited to see what he has to bring to the table
What's that feeling?
today.
As it
Now we
joy?
continue. As we can see, they're already both fighting hard. Panda. First shot.
Moving to that spot.
He still has 3 shots left. With this, we can already see VaillanT coming out on top in these first exchanges. But of course, Infinite Rage very close to their card, very close to their spawn point. 2.5 minutes remaining. Loads of time. They have all the time in the world, but they are going to have to do something. Because if they played like they played the last map, then we will not see a difference. And then VaillanT will surely come out on top. Now what a nice shot there on the head of Clinic from Panda right there. Epsilon getting the heal tag from his teammate. And with this, VaillanT completely controlling the map right now, completely controlling the card. VaillanT has complete control over ropes, over heaven, over the card. There's nothing that Infinite Rage has control over right now. They have to group up, they have to get together, and they have to push something together. Because if they don't, well then there's no hope for them in this moment. You can slowly see Infinite Rage trying, but they get taken down by Panda with the nice, crisp, clean sniper shot there. Epsilon finally getting taken down. Now the revives coming in from Infinite Rage. And with this, VaillanT has finally been put on their backbone. Or as I would like to say. But we can still see that they're still holding strong. Still 4 or 5 of them alive now. And Infinite Rage has been completely taken out. VaillanT try to do as much as they can. And well, everything they're doing right now, it seems to be working because they're still holding map control. Infinite Rage doing everything they can, but it does not seem to be working because they don't have any control over anything as of this moment. They're pushed back all the way into their spawn, and even in their spawn, they're not safe from the gunfire coming in from VaillanT. Now with 1 minute remaining, they decide to do a 5-man push finally on the card, on heaven. We can already see Panda with the kite mine coming in, but we also see the ult coming in. And with this, Infinite Rage finally have got some footing on this point, and they're pushing in, but it's not enough because VaillanT is still alive, Epsilon is still alive, and with this, Epsilon holds his ult, and with this, 30 seconds remaining, they've managed to take out the entire team of Infinite Rage, and just seems less and less likely for Infinite Rage to regain their footing in this map. 20 seconds remaining. The final push coming in, all ults coming in right now, all util coming in right now. Nothing to be seen, all to be guessed. You will see who will come out of top right now. Epsilon coming in with a knife kill. Will it be enough? No, it will not be enough. Infinite Rage take their first point of this game. And with this, an extra 3 minutes to try and push the card all the way to the finish line. VaillanT now valiantly putting up their defense right now. Panda on the sniper, getting ready to take as many hot shots as possible. Managed to take down 1 already, but already getting sprayed down, so he has to reposition. Try to make sure he does not get punished from his positions, because of course you want to stay alive. This is not League of Legends where you can make a bounce play. No, staying alive and getting kills is what this is all about. Of course, the importance of your ult cannot be denied. But the individual gunfights is what 90% of this game is all about. And so this individual game fight is what Infinite Rage will have to be winning if they want to be able to win this map. VaillanT finally getting pushed back, finally on their back feet. Snipes missing his dash, but it doesn't matter, but he still gets on top of the truck because of the kite walls. Now, VaillanT getting back on the point. Both teams are fighting for this point. We'll see an all-out brawl coming in right now. It seems to be in favor of Infinite Rage right now, since the Strix ult and the Orbitals has been pulled. And with this, they're pushing the card all the way to the second point. 2 minutes remaining. Yet, Infinite Rage does not need all these 2 minutes because they have pushed VaillanT all the way back into their spawn. It seems like the second point will go to Infinite Rage, and what a difference in playstyle we have seen from them. They're playing so much better than this we saw them on March, or even the first few minutes of this match right now. And with this Infinite Rage, yes, they finally get taken down. But the point has been taken. They have 5 more minutes for the next point. They got all the time in the world. They can group up. They can get these pot shots. They can get these nice lurking or even 1v1 kills. So they don't need to worry about anything as of this moment. Infinite Rage now to try and take as much control as possible, making sure there's no one VaillanT behind them that could maybe even make an important play for them. They want to make sure they take as much map control. They've decided to go for this left side. They want this alley control, but he gets taken down by a snipe through container. Panda is still holding. He has decided to switch off the sniper. Decided to go for an assault rifle here. Everything will now be possible. We can see Infinite Rage coming in with a double kill as well. Now, Epsilon activated his ultimate. He needs to get these kills. He gets 1 kill already. How much more can Epsilon do? Yes, he gets some damage in, but that will not be enough because he needs to get these nades. Finally, we can now see a counter ult coming in from Lumix, getting 1 kill, getting the kill streak even. But how much more can he do? They need to push his card. It's still there's still a lot of meters to push this card, but they still have a lot of people and a lot of time to do it. 3.5 more minutes for Infinite Rage. VaillanT wants to make sure they take down everyone. Make sure to punish Infinite Rage on any possible mistake they can make. And right now it seems like they are capitalizing off those mistakes. But of course, Infinite Rage can make those mistakes for now because they have those 3 minutes. They have the time and they have the card. Maybe not in possession, but pushed up a good portion to this point already.
I'm empty.
Now, VaillanT still holding. Infinite Rage counter pushing as soon as possible. We can see them trying to take this left side control, trying to take card control, to take all the control at the same time. Probably trying to take all the control at the same time. Because of course, that if you take too much of everything, you might not get anything. But for them, they do get everything, and they get the right side control. They get the card control. Yes, they do not have the. But Panda coming in with the kite mine, taking both down on the point. Does not get a triple kill, but with this double kill that he got, they managed to stop the card push. And now Infinite Rage has to regroup. Of course, we can now see Ares getting a double kill already. Double kill, very important for his team. Getting healed up as well, and he's popping his ultimate. And with this, everything will be coming together. All the team members are now fighting for these last few meters. Who will come out on top? Both teams, so much chaos, so many smokes. Still 2 minutes remaining, but the card is still pushing, and it looks like Infinite Rage is the one on top. Or is it VaillanT? VaillanT managed to get a triple kill, a quarter kill from their team. Only one member of Infinite Rage momentarily alive, close to the container position. But as that, he will also be pushed back, but he's still alive and kicking. VaillanT will always have to look out for this position, for this player. But with the same time that's being said, VaillanT are pushing in all the way through road and through the left side. You can now see Infinite Rage trying to group up as soon as possible and get as many kills on VaillanT as possible. So with this, they finally regain card control, but for how long? Well, it was only for a mere second, if you can even call it that. Clinic now all the way into the spawn of VaillanT, but finally gets taken down, and with this, his reign has ended. And now Infinite Rage is put on their backbone. They have a minute left for this point. We can now see the Strix bolt coming in and gets 1 kill. Strix does not manage to get a second kill yet. But it doesn't matter because his team gets it. He gets a second kill. Orbit has ulted, but Strix managed to take him down. Orbit did not manage to take down Strix. Finally, Strix gets taken down. But with this, the triple kill that she has gotten for their team, they managed to take down this point. And with this, we go to the final point of this map. VaillanT trying to take as much time as possible because now 3.5 minutes is all that Infinite Rage has, and VaillanT wants to make sure that that's all they will get, and they will not be able to get
This
all
will
the
ease
way
the pain.
to the end point with this card. VaillanT instantly preparing for a setup, for the defensive setup. They want to take every possible control. They want to take this lab control. They want to take this cross control. Epsilon had one more bullet of his ultimate and managed to get a double kill with it. Now, lab control completely in hands of VaillanT. That means that under control, and of course bunker control is also still in their hands. Infinite Rage trying to do as much as they can to push back. VaillanT effort for them to hold, and it's working for them as of this moment. But we can see there, the Monker's ult is coming in from Infinite Rage, and they keep pushing through. Lunix now, his ult is completely used up, but he's gotten the kills. He's got a lot of important kills, and he's still alive and kicking himself. With a mouth ult on the card as well. It's gonna be very hard for VaillanT to take all of the players from Infinite Rage down. Infinite Rage trying to get these revives, but will have to look out because they do not have bunker or lab control, and for that they will have to pay because Panda from bunker will throw out his kite mine and will take on 2 people from Infinite Rage. The flank coming in, again from Clinics. The problem is with this flank is that, of course, yes, it's a very big and important flank, but now, once he gets taken down, he gets to respawn, gets all the way back to his teammates, and they will have to push all alone without the orbits to help them. Now, both teams are back grouping up. Both teams. Everything is quiet. They're all looking for a single possible mistake from the enemy. The defenders just have to wait. The attackers have to take this control. There's nothing else they can do. Ults coming in. Revives coming in. And with this, we'll see the battle coming in. Clinics get taken down by a beautiful nade from Epsilon there. Ares also gets taken down by what a nade there we saw from Deja Lu, and with this, VaillanT has taken down the entire team of Infinite Rage. The card has completely stopped moving, and VaillanT gets to regain their control over the map, the defensive positions. 1 minute left, and all trades are still going into their favor.
Take your prescriptions. Moving to that spot.
Now, Infinite Rage will have to regroup. Have to try as much as they can to be able to take this point, this final point, but they get stopped at every possible point. They're fighting under. They've already lost complete lab control. Bunker is still completely in control of VaillanT, and with this 40 seconds left, yes, they have the orbital, and he uses it, but he doesn't get any kills with it. He gets completely countered by sniped, and Snipe takes down 2 people from Infinite Rage, and with this they take complete control, complete map control. VaillanT, all ults are being popped, and of course they can be popped because with only 20 seconds left, they have all the time in the world. Well, they do, but Infinite Rage does not. They have 10 seconds to try and get it to the start, try and get it to overtime. You try to push the start as hard as possible. But it does not matter because VaillanT will hold, and with this, VaillanT will stop this push from Infinite Rage. And now we go to the switching sides. VaillanT not wasting any time, immediately going to the counter offensive, immediately trying to take as much control as Heaven as possible, and works because Snipes managed to take down 1. With this, he has complete Heaven control. Because a barrel kills the second one. I don't know if that was planned or not, but what a beautiful kill there from Snipe. And with this, Heaven control completely given to VaillanT. Panda again on the Snipe on Kite. We know how strong he has been so far, and he keeps showing that, taking down Lumix. Ares now trying to holding this under control. Maybe if he gets dropped down, he still has to look out because Heaven control is still in control of VaillanT. Of course, Lumix now gets taken down by that control that VaillanT still has, that Snipe managed to get for them. is under control. Well, they have to try everything they can, but it's completely walled off from both sides. Yes, a kill coming in, but a trade coming in, a counter trade coming in, and now we can see Lumens as well trying to hold this push from heaven, but the card is moving, the card is pushing in, and it does not matter. Panda uses ultimate and managed to take out all of the people on the card, and with this first point has gone to VaillanT. Now, you can see Infinite Rage trying to do as much as they can to regain their footing into this map. Deja Lu getting taken down. Clinic also getting taken down though. So with this, the trades are coming in. We cannot say for sure in which team's favorite yet, but they're coming in for sure. Fighting is happening all around the map right now for every possible control, and it seems like the control is going in VaillanT's way. VaillanT managed to get as many frags, as many trades as possible. And with this, they managed to push the wagon a few more meters, a few more meters, and a few more meters on top of that. They're getting the wagon already immediately to this corner, to this bent position. After this, it's one straight line. Not to the finish line, but to the next point that of course they will have to take. 4 minutes, already halfway to the point. What can Infinite Rage do if they still want to win this map? They have to hold here. Yes, they still have a lot of time. They still have an extra point to be able to hold on. But still, it's not something you want to think about. You want to hold this point. You want to try as hard as possible. Not give VaillanT a footing in this map. Not give them any momentum. And that's what they are doing as of this moment. 4 minutes left. The Infinite Rage is holding strong, but they are getting taken down. They've lost complete bunker control. And with this Madness coming in with the revive as well. Madness, we've not seen a lot of action from him, but he is the Malva player, and we saw him last map as well as the match MVP on the scoreboard. Why? Well, because he's at Malva, because he throws his mid back, because he's constantly on the point holding from his team. Now that he's down, Panda immediately there to take over for him, to make sure they get as much control as possible. Panda getting taken down one, but gets taken down himself. Now the ultimate coming in from Snipes, getting a double kill, getting a triple kill, and Snipes is completely pushing this wagon onto the point. Nothing Infinite Rage can do, and with this, the point has been captured. Infinite Rage now, let's try everything they can on this point, because if they cannot hold this point, managing to the last point, not even at the point, but at the halfway point, will be a very difficult task for them. Yes, VaillanT managed to do it, but they are not VaillanT. They're Infinite Rage with a completely different playstyle, as we have seen so far. But will their playstyle work so far? That is the question we are asking you right now. That's the question we are asking the players right now, because if they want to try something now, they have to do it now. There's no second chance for this. If they want to win this map, we'll have to see it on this point. 5 minutes remaining. They have to hold this point for 5 minutes, and they're doing a pretty good job for it right now. As I say that, 2 of them get taken down by Snipes, because of course the Caster's Curse coming in clutch as always. VaillanT now finally still not regaining card control, because we can still see Clinic alive and kicking. He's still killing all of the VaillanT players that he sees. Finally gets taken down by Epsilon, and with this VaillanT, have they finally regained card control? They still have not gotten on card. They're close, but no cigar yet. 5 minutes remaining already. It's already a minute that Infinite Rage has to manage to waste of VaillanT's time. The ults are still stacking up. Now Epsilon finally using his ults, trying to get this card out of this position, because clearly this position is not working for them, and it works because they get the card control and the card go into a new positions. Epsilon getting another kill already on the kill streak. Now they can see the player on the catwalk position, knowing that this player is there is of course some good information that you have, but also very dangerous, because that's a very strong position to have. Clinic now coming out with the orbit ult on the point, and with this it seems like they are clicking complete control over the map again. Epsilon trying everything he can, trying to use as much movement as he can, but he gets knifed because of course that's what happens when you cannot shoot back. Yes, the bullets may not be hitting you, but a knife in your back is always better than a bullet to the head, has been said by no one ever, except for now. Now, VaillanT, 4 minutes left. They've already gotten this card very far, already over the halfway point. This point, and with this, they're now pushing it all the way, as far as possible, as deep as they can. And we can see the orbitals coming in there from Snipes, getting 1 kill, getting 2 kills, eventually getting taken down. But it does not matter because VaillanT has gotten so many positive traits towards their side that now the end point is only a few meters away. Yes, Panda gets taken down, but there are 1 hit to get cut off. 2 more players of VaillanT will replace that. And now again VaillanT on the point. They've managed to capture this point, and with this we'll go to the final stretch. Infinite Rage will have to hold right here, right now. There is no other way. If they want to win this map, they have 6.5 minutes for halfway to the last point.
So far
Not
accuracy.
looking tired and bleak for them. They're already pushed out of lab. They still have gun control, yes, but they've also lost under control. And with this, Infinite Rage is on their last backbone. They will need a miracle to come back from this. A miracle, I say, or will they just need one of these players to step up, to use their ultimate, and to kill them all? The question is, well, can they? Because Epsilon now is completely taking over with his ultimate. Completely taking over this lab control. Now they're starting to take this bunker control, and that's all they need of control. Because that's all the card has to travel. The card's only a few meters away, and it seems like they will be able to take this point. What does it seem? 5-10 meters, maybe? Panda not getting the kill with his mind, but he's still on the card. The card's still pushing in. Slowly but surely, the card is still going. Panda getting a nice double kill. With this, the complete push from Infinite, counter push from Infinite Rage has been stopped. He has his ultimate, but there's not even a need for this ultimate because there's no danger coming in from Infinite Rage. And with this, VaillanT has been able to take this point and take this map. Right now, it's 2-0 for VaillanT against Infinite Rage. And well, what a map, we just saw that. Go to the play of the game from Snipe, because of course it's from Snipe again. This ultimate where he gets the double kill, where he eventually gets the triple kill. And because of this, they managed to take this point in a, well, I can't even say it's a nice fashion. It's just all Snipes. Snipes got the ace on the enemy team. And with this, what can I say? Does this man deserve your match MVP for this map? Or should we maybe give it to Madness, for instance, who has been so consistent on this Melva, continuously pushing the card, completely, was more than doubling the points of not doubling the points, well, doubling the points almost from Ares, but still playing very well. But I don't think we can take this away from Snipes. 94 kills. Morlocks, yes, got the most score because of his 227 captures. But what can you do if the enemy orbit has a 3.1 KD? 94 kills. Now, what more is there to say? Jewel, do you have anything to add to this for now?
No, not necessarily. That was beautiful on both sides. Both teams push quite far into the map. So they did a good job, but it wasn't enough to win against VaillanT.
That surely it wasn't, because as we see, VaillanT managed to take this map. Maybe not in such a fashionable way as it did the first map, but still, they fought hard and they were strong. You cannot take that away from them. And with this, it's already 2-0 for VaillanT. Right now, the complete scoreline for them is 2-6. If they manage to take this third map, they will have completely swept Infinite Rage, and they will have finally gotten the respect that they deserve, that they have been fighting for. Because yes, their two first games have been against extremely strong teams. Do not take that away from them. Yes, both teams, neither team has won a single map yet before this game, but these teams are still strong. You cannot take that away from them. You can already say what you want, but these teams are still standing here and fighting for as long as possible, as hard as possible, and they are making sure that they can do everything they can to win. Maybe not only for their team, but even for their country, because it's still a game between Belgium and Germany, which is always something nice to see when you have this little rivalry, maybe going between teams, but even between countries. It always brings some excitement into the game.
That is certainly true.
And with this, we will shortly be going into a quick break here before we head into the last map. Um, I hope you guys have been enjoying so far. And of course, don't go anywhere because we will be back with the last map so far between VaillanT and Infinite Rage. I'll see you guys later. And welcome back, everybody, to the last match of the last map of this match. VaillanT versus and maybe finally we can maybe see a map coming through from Infinite Rage. Because Madness is now
Get out
getting
of range.
taken down by Clinic Orbit Nade. A nice kill from him right there. With this, Infinite Rage has now finally managed to take heavy control, but with that they've lost complete control over grass and the road. Now
Reloading,
VaillanT
mate.
can push all the way in as deep as they want, and there's nothing that Infinite Rage can do to stop them. Yes, they have this parking control, yes, it's heaven control, but without this deep road control, they will lose so much space and so much time right now. Now we can see Clinic in an amazing position there to support his team from heaven. The Nova trying to get the revive in, but will not go through Madness now. We've been seeing him healing packing his entire
for
team.
combat.
Now, tried to go for a revive, but teammates just respawned as he tried to
I'm throwing a
charge
smoke.
down.
Here.
And now
Catch.
see Epsilon going in. Oh my god, VaillanT has completely taken control over this game, taken control over this map. Whilst we were following the one person now solo pushing heaven, they have completely taken over control over the entire grass, road, and parking position. And with this,
Gotta switch mags. Hostile smoke
Infinite
inbound.
Rage have to hold this last bridge control. Bridge, probably the hardest
What a
point to
lovely
take.
day.
Why? Because there's two choke points. You have containers and you have the main entryway. Without having control of any of those, there's nothing you can do. And VaillanT knows this, and they're already taking control of both of those. And with this, they're already in the spawn of Infinite Rage.
I'll be there if you need me.
Snipes now taking down one. You can see there's been a little bit of a rolled chains from Snipes now from the orbit now on the Mongoose, but it does
I'm
not
headed
matter
over
for him
there.
because he will frag out
Try
and he will get the
dogs,
kills
suckers.
that he needs to get. And with this ultimate out as well, there's nothing Infinite Rage can do. The same way that there's two choke points for the attackers, there's also two
Moving
choke
to
points
that spot.
for the defenders. And they don't have control over their own spawn. Well, how can they take control over this card? Finally, they've managed to take some control back, but it's all too late. It's all in vain, as Infinite Rage will not be able to stop
I'm
the
headed
push
over there.
from VaillanT. And VaillanT is now completely taking control over point 2, and they have taken
Here's the med
point
kit.
2 with 6 minutes remaining to take point 3. Point 3, again, not an easy point to take, but
I'll
still
be there if you need me.
point that they will have to take, and a point that they have 6 minutes to take.
Look out.
And with that time, there's a lot of things they can do, but IR will not pick that up as for any thing. They will try to hold this point for as long as humanly possible. Clinic now, still in the orbit, holding this position.
You will not
You can see
escape
him.
your fate.
We can see his team now also on the map. And yes, a lot of them have died, but they are regrouping. And with this, the card is coming in the last bending position. VaillanT now are starting to get taken down all over. And with this, Infinite Rage has completely taken control over the map again. They're on the card. They do not have house control for some reason. All 5 of them are on this card right now. They've all
Reloading.
decided to
Cover
go
me, guys.
together. One orbit ult, one mongoose ult, and it's all over for them. But they're still alive for now. And now we can see Panda has his pill ult. When will he decide to use it? Well, he does not have to use it. Because when Infinite Rage has fallen
Say hello
back,
to my little
VaillanT has now
friend.
taken that time to push up as deep as possible. The pill drone
not
coming
done
out
here,
as
you
well,
know.
even though none of them have died yet. Because he knows that some of them will die, and with this he gets an extra revive on Sarge. Now, Madness still on this rooftop position. It doesn't have bridge yet, but still the fact that you have rooftop position means that you've already pushed them
Just a
into
second.
their spawn and further back. And yet we can see people from Infinite Rage in different positions the positions are all mixed up. Who is where and who's on what team? It's hard to tell seeing their positions right now. But now we can see man pushing all the way to the spawn. And with this, VaillanT have completely taken control over point 3. They have taken point 3. 6.5 minutes left for the final point. And with this, they're already going to push hard with multiple people. Actually, no, not with multiple people. With Snipes all alone for this bridge control. But he takes it. And now he gets help from his teammates. Whilst Deja Lu goes down. Snipes is still alive. And his ultimate is still up if he wants to use it. Finally, he gets taken down. And with this bridge control, finally, some control. We're going to the favor. Infinite Rage. Panda. From far away, trying to push the card, but also trying to help his teammates as much as possible from that position. Tries to get some pot shots on the person on the bridge. Now, Ares, still here, still in apartment. I do not think that apartment has been opened yet for VaillanT. So Infinite Rage have full control over this. And yes, he gets the kill. Like, he gets completely flanked from behind by Deja Lu. Eventually, yes, Deja Lu goes down. But with this, there's a lot of time that he managed to take away from Infinite Rage. And with this, VaillanT is again getting closer and closer to this last point. Revives coming in there from Madness. On Panda. And with this, card control again fully in control of VaillanT. Yes, there's being fought for this card control, but it is not over yet. Infinite Rage is still holding this card under the bridge for as long as they can. They will not take it to yellow. They will not let the card get all the way into orange. And they will bloody not stand if the card managed to get all the way to the last point. They will take their stand right here, right now, no matter who gets in the way. Luminix gets a double kill, eventually gets taken down now by Snipe. Sorry, not by Snipe, by the Orbits. And with this, Sly managed to get a triple kill already. Now he gets on the point. He ults, but it doesn't matter because the old people already got killed. He gets another kill with his weapon. He gets a double kill with his weapon, but now finally does he get taken down? No, he's still alive, and he gets a medpack for him. So now he's back to full HP again. Yes, his armor will go down, but it doesn't matter because all the space that he has taken for his team means he can finally push this card all the way to the yellow van. And with this, VaillanT have now taken yellow van control. They're still fighting for yellow van control, but they have had taken bridge control. Yellow van control finally in favor of VaillanT. 3.5 minutes remaining, and if you try and regain bridge control, already decide to push with 5 all the way into this arch position.
You're
You
dead.
can now see Ares trading his teammates, seeing what he can do. Is he going to hold his position? He's going for a flank? No, he's deciding to play it safe, play for his team, and just stay alive. He has his nade 5% away from his ultimate. Uses nades and gets the kill on Deja Lu. Now uses his ultimate. With his ultimate down, he gets fought, completely caught off guard there by Snipes. Tries to get any position he can, but his ultimate is still up, still a strong ultimate to be used. And with this, VaillanT have to give it respect to Ares right here, because you know that if there's tricks ult there, it's very hard to win that 1v1 fight against a weapon that shoots 100 in a second and only needs 2 of them to kill you. But the counter is coming in from Deja Lu. Deja Lu 6 HP, but still alive. Finally gets taken down. But with this, the card has been managed to push past the arch position. It's already at triple box. Now we can see Infinite Rage and VaillanT full gold as solo pushes, trying to get as much done as possible. But Infinite Rage is closer, has a closer spawn position to this card, and so they will get control first over this card. They're slowly pushing this card back, trying to get this card all the way back into this arch position, where it's way easier for them to hold. What a kick we saw there from Deja Lu as well. He gets yellow position, and with this, Phoenix might be caught off guard. Yes, Fly there, managed to get 1 kill. Manus gets taken down, but with his Fly still in that position, finally he gets taken out. And with this, Infinite Rage has regained control over the map again. cart is slowly pushing back. They do not have bridge control yet, but they have, at least they have control over the spawn, which is something they have not had for the last minute or so. But now, 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. This is the last chance they have. This is their last stand, and we will see if they will be able to do anything right now. Minute 30 remaining. We can see VaillanT coming in to choosing that this is their final push, choosing that here they will win. But will they? No, they will not. Ares from behind managed to get a kill. Now managed to get the double kill on Dejalu, who was not looking. We did not see him right there. And with this infinite rage, regain complete control over the map again, over their spawn, over the point. Now VaillanT will have to regroup for one final push, and with this we will try and get right now to join VaillanT in their team comps, to join them in their final push. Jewel, go hit the switch.
Back skinny alley.
Yep.
Nope. We are shepherds?
Oh, damn.
Oh.
He didn't fucking
There's the
hit.
trick. I don't got
Yeah,
you.
they got
Lol.
him too. Hold on, I'm trying to get a fire nade in there. I'm trying to get on point.
I'll be there if you need.
Okay.
I'm in apartments,
Yep. Oh.
Oh no, this trick's ulted. They got him.
Okay, the
Yeah, I'm
convoy
ready.
job is
Let's
done.
try this.
It's a bad game.
Let's
What
hope
man.
the
are we doing
score is
now?
good enough.
Defend. Who's holding who? That's the problem.
And with that, we now switch sides. I hope you guys enjoy to quickly hear the comms from VaillanT. And now VaillanT on the defense did not manage to take that last point. But look how red that bar is on the top. Look how far they've managed to push that last point. And with this, it will be very hard for Infinite Rage to regain his complete map control. We can now see Clinic doing everything he can to push for his teammate to get as much of this road control as possible. The question is, how much more can he do? Infinite Rage now taking as much control as possible. They're trying to push as much as possible, whilst VaillanT is counter pushing this Panda, looking out. He does not want to get a car to his head, pushed by the Strict, which we all know will be a very painful headache the next morning. Now, VaillanT has managed to push Infinite Rage all the way back into the spawn, but Madness now has a solo hold this heaven position, decided to give the control over to the sniper that we see behind. Is it a sniper? No, it's just a very late rotation coming in, because he was very late with his respawn. And with this, we can now see the push coming in.
Bright spots under fire. Watch out
On
for
top.
bomber dogs.
But the bomber dogs have now been activated, so VaillanT will have to push back. Activation of these bomber dogs has not been
Releasing the drone.
in their favor so far. And with this, yes, bomber dogs out. So yes, Infinite Rage cannot push any further as of this moment. But with this, they can take other control over the map. And with this, they've managed to regroup. And with this, there's a counter push coming in finally from Infinite Rage. VaillanT now, Orbit ult already ready here from Sly. And with this, it's very easy to see that he will use an amazing ult, but it doesn't matter because Snipes here coming in with his own Orbit ult, getting a double kill, maybe getting a triple kill. He gets another kill here on Lumens. And with this, complete map control again for VaillanT. Yes, Snipes gets taken out, but with this 1 minute remaining, less than a minute remaining, and it seems like VaillanT has complete control over the entire map and complete control over the entire game. And with this, Panda manages to take down one more. And with this, you can just see VaillanT is so strong right now in their hold. Dejalu in his heaven position. Why? Well, because he can wall off the doorway to heaven, which means that there's no reason that Infinite Rage will be able to have a lurk there, a flank there. So all 5 of them will have to push now. 15 seconds remaining, and they will have to do everything they can to take this final point. 10 seconds remaining, but VaillanT is all the way into their spawn. We can see everything happening at the same time. Snipes getting as much damage as possible and getting another kill, but then it's finally over. And VaillanT will take this 3rd map again in a memorable fashion. And with this, it's 3-0 for VaillanT. You quickly watch the play of the game here from Snipes. This is the play of the game where all of a sudden they just managed to regain this card control, where all the teams were just in different positions, where it seemed like every team, every member right here was completely separated over the map, and Snipes managed to capitalize off that chaos. And with that, they got the point, and eventually they won this map and even the game. 3-0 for VaillanT. And what can I say? What a beautiful map we saw there. Jewel, is there anything more you have to say about this?
That was absolute domination from VaillanT. It was beautiful. I feel sorry for Infinite Rage, personally, because there was nothing they were able to do against this team. That was amazing team play. That was executed perfectly. Really awesome.
It extremely was. And again, Snipes coming in there. 69 kills. What can we say about that? A very nice number. Not even because it's a nice number, but because it's also such a high number for a game that almost only had one half. VaillanT, yes, they were extremely strong. And Infinite Rage put up a valiant effort against VaillanT, but it was not enough. And VaillanT managed to take this away. And now we have gotten the votes through. We have gotten your guys' match MVP, and you guys have chosen that Snipes is the match MVP of today, which we can say is probably very deserved right now.
Definitely.
And we will be
yes.
giving you an interview led by Jewel. Jewel, take it away.
Well, by us, I would say, because we
Jewel,
both have
I always
pretty
give you the
sure
opportunity to take
questions.
part whenever you want.
But feel free to pull him in. We're gonna talk a little bit. Maybe
Yes.
Chad has
Zader,
maybe Chad has
pull in the
questions
MVP.
too.
Hello,
Hello,
Snipes.
Snipes.
Hello,
How you doing
Hello.
after this match?
doing good.
Do you have something to say about your own performance? You have been the first ever voted match MVP of the SHATTERLINE League. You got anything to say about that?
Honestly, mm, I don't know how to speak English.
Oh.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
can understand, but speak it.
Try and fit some English and French words, and I'll try to translate a little bit.
There we go.
J'ai l'impression que j'ai été nul. I feel like I've been bad.
You feel like
Honestly.
you don't deserve it.
Yeah,
How come? How come you don't feel like you deserve it? I mean, you managed to get most frags, most kills every single game. You managed to get a lot of play of the game. So why would you feel imposter syndrome right now?
I don't know. Honestly, just feel like I was doing horrible.
Oh, you did fantastic. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean,
It was superb gameplay. Definitely, it was amazing to watch.
my movement was ass. I feel like.
Anything more about your team as well?
I was
do you have
playing
any-
good.
Yeah, your team
Honestly.
played amazingly as well. I was wondering your team play, especially on March and on Escape there. But specifically on March right now, if you can still remember, how well were the comms on that map, or even in general, how well were your communications in the team?
We are doing good, honestly.
Oui.
So that,
C'est bon, c'est bon.
C'est bon.
Voilà.
Ouais.
All good and good. And as we saw, yeah, you guys played amazingly all together. I don't know what more to say. I'm very sorry that I also am not extremely good in my French myself.
Or do
If
it.
Yeah,
you
me
say some things,
neither.
I might be able to understand it, but Jules?
For now, that's it, I would say. Chat doesn't have anything
Yeah.
to ask, so yeah. Thank you for
Yes,
joining
thanks.
us,
Thank you.
and keep
And,
up the good gameplay.
Yes, and of course, congrats with your
Ah.
win.
And definitely congratulations to the win, yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. And with that, Snipes will now rejoining his team. Must probably have been a very stressful moment for him as well. I can't
Yep.
imagine that he was feeling too great when he all of a sudden got got dragged in. And of course, yes, English is not his native language. If I'm not mistaken, he is French Belgian. So with that, of course, you would expect that the communication not be as amazing here, but we'll try to bring it to you as well as possible. And of course, yeah, VaillanT put in a very strong game, but let's not also take away from Infinite Rage, because yes, maybe they did got rolled on March and on Escape, but on Barracuda, they showed that they are actually a very strong team, and that most of the time they can pull back and they can be clutch. And yes, they did not manage in the end to be able to win this, but still a big applause, a big congratulations to Infinite Rage, because they were here, they were on the stage, and they still played their hearts out.
Agreed. Very much.
But with that, we have sadly come to an end of this first game, and to an end of of the stream momentarily. There will, if I'm not mistaken, Zader, there will be another game streamed later today.
Correct.
But for now, that's it. That's all.
That's
um,
all.
That is all. Jude, if you have anything more you want to add before we end the stream.
No? I would just like to add that hopefully we see you all later for the game between VaillanT and I believe it's rated R? No. Yes? Maybe? Yes,
The next
rated
game you
R.
mean,
Hey.
Okay.
I remembered correctly, so we'll see you, I think, in about an hour and 10 minutes the next time.
Yes. Yeah, it was an amazing game we saw today. Yes, it was 3-0, but still. I hope all of you guys enjoyed. I also want to give a quick applause to Jewel, that for the first time has been helping us here, which of course is always extremely helpful. And I would all of you in chat to quickly thank Jewel for helping us out, because we really needed someone to help us out today. Jewel, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
No, it's my pleasure, honestly. You were amazing today.
No, you.
And with and with that, we will be ending the stream. I hope all of you guys had an amazing time. I hope I managed to entertain all of you. And with that, all I can say is goodbye.
Until later.